I'm sorry, Aaron.
Toby's trash.
Toby's trash.
Okay, welcome to the Sunday member stream. I apologize. There was supposed to be a Firewater stream after this, but I have to go over to my parents. My mother called. She needs help with something. Not to get to the details, but so I'm only going to be here a limited time for the member stream. I apologize. I am a busy dude. I'm not lying when I'm saying
an
I'm
hour stream then.
No, Anthony, I'm sorry. You're not running the show. I apologize.
Damn it.
Maybe Brian or Aaron, but not.
Yeah, just leave Brian. If you have to leave Brian in there.
Well, he's a busy dude too, though. He might not want. He might have plans, But I do want to
right now.
Now this is a necessity because I do listen. I understand viewer. The reason I'm highlighting this, Del Scipio, is I'm not condemning you, and I understand YouTube viewers get invested with YouTubers and they want answers on stuff, and sometimes we just can't. And no one's a Judas. It's not that. Cool it, Dar Scipio. You always have a place here. But let's just all move on. Let's just all move on. And listen, Hans is a good friend. He disagrees with me. I disagree with him.
I like Hans, dude. Salt of the earth.
Yeah, H. Bartz is a great person.
Same with H. Bartz, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk,
and I like you.
I can't wait to talk Bonds. I like everybody.
Yes. So this is not. We're not doing all this.
We can disagree. Just because we have different opinions, it doesn't mean we hate people. It's just different opinions. It's like, come on.
Basically, what the thing is, when you come to loggerheads on a certain thing, is somebody has to give, and it's like, hey, man, what's worth fighting?
No, agree to disagree and move on. And if
it ain't worth the shit, so let's move on.
If you can
be happy,
and
it's all good, man.
We got
plenty of good stuff to talk about tonight, guys.
Really happy right now.
Hey, I'm doing really damn good. Really good.
Brian, I haven't talked to you since Friday.
This weekend has been very hard on me.
That Star Trek episode 10.
How are you doing, Aaron?
It was 11. 11.
Good.
It was so
good.
It's good.
Yeah, you gotta come on Monday and talk with me.
I'll talk. Monday. I'll be there.
It'll be cool.
Zeno. Okay, that's why it's the number one topic. Not to get in all to the others, not the Snyder Cut, but
Bat fatigue is real.
But people that are not even have no skin in the game say, "Yeah, I don't know, another Batman movie." That's real. That's real.
I'm tired.
It is real.
That is real.
It's real. It's real.
It's real.
You know what? I actually checked. Because you know how our friends over in that channel are saying that it's not going to make over 100 million. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I actually checked my movie theater, and I remember 3:15 No Way Home. That movie theater at 3:15 No Way Home. That theater was packed to the gills. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even freaking breathe.
Hey, Josh.
You know how many seats are still available for that showing?
Yeah.
About 200 seats are still available for that showing.
Yeah. Josh, I want to talk to you. It's just my weekend's been crazy. I wanted to reconnect to you, man.
Well, I don't want to face this boss.
We're talking about Grace Randolph?
Yeah, we are going to react because, listen, the reason I want to react to it, this is the most important box office results for WB right now. It really is. This is a pivotal moment. The merger was okayed. They're going through. This is a very important time. The other important thing was the reception of the Peacemaker. The reception of Peacemaker is positive. They're doing season 2. Lots of people liked it, regardless of what you think.
Yeah, because HBO Max got nothing. They got nothing for DC.
They don't have anything else. Yeah.
So if they do, I'm not sure about the Batman box office. I don't know which way to go. I want to see what Grace says.
I think it's gonna be either it's not gonna be 150.
Thanks, Star Scipio. Yeah.
In my opinion, it's not gonna be 150. It's between like 80 and 100 million.
No, it's actually more.
It's gonna be like 80, 90 million.
It's actually more. It's actually doing.
No, it's looking at 145 million to 135.
Yeah, they were saying 125, 135. I don't think it's going to make that much. And I'm not trying to be a hater about it. I think it'll make a lot of money.
Tickets sold.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. The great thing is we can speculate, a lot of money but we're going to find out next week. And the most important weekend, definitely opening weekend, but second weekend box office.
Yes, I think it's really because I think this movie's going to be freaking amazing. But the thing is, it's so up in the air that the first weekend is not going to make that much money. I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make 150 or anything like that because, like I said before, hey
Ryan, what's up, man?
What's up? There were still tickets available for Friday. I'm in Boston in one of the major cities.
Okay.
And
oh, hey RJ, hey man.
And there were still there were still tickets for there were still tickets for Friday and Saturday. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because I remember No Way Home, it was sold out. I got my ticket on that Thursday, but I got it on that Monday, 2 weeks before it came out. So and I went today and checked it, and I'm like, oh my God, there's still tickets for Thursday, there's still tickets for Friday, there's still tickets for Saturday. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I don't think. I mean, and this is his first movie. Let's not bring it up. It's Batman, but it's his first. Is Robin Pattinson as Batman? I think it's going to progress. I think.
To be years. It's been like what is it like 10 years?
Third movie's going to be huge.
Batman movie. 10 years.
The thing is, Batman Begins. It was great, but it didn't like rock the box office.
Well, that's because of Batman and Robin, though.
But well, I mean, there was a long time between those movies too, so it really.
Yeah, 8 years. Yeah,
8 years. Yeah, it's going to be 10 years after Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, but the thing is that we had Batman a year ago.
Yeah. No, this is very interesting week for me. I am going to be covering box office results, and there's lots of opinions. I'm uncertain. Ryan, I know you're not particularly going to rush. I think you said you're going to wait till HBO Max. What's your prediction of the box office, though? Do you think it's
45 days?
I think it'll do fine at the box office. I think it'll make it's Batman just as a property alone. It prints money. I mean, you can't compare it to No Way Home because No Way Home was really relying on a lot of nostalgia.
Yes.
And a lot of characters were going to be seen in that. I mean, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe. I mean, people have been sort of like starving to see them again, and they did a fantastic job. And the movie had legs because of that. But like I think that Batman is Warner Brothers' easiest, character to just print money, and I think that it'll do just fine. I don't think that it's going to make No Way Home numbers or anything like that. You're not going to have people, Krypton said, there's still seats available.
It could be Dark Knight Rises.
But it's okay. It's okay that it doesn't make. Why do we have to always have a $1 billion movie?
You have to be.
It's okay that it doesn't make that much. It's his.
It's no Aquaman. I'll tell you that.
Let me ask this of each person on the channel. What's the most important factor? I think the most important factor to me is not even Pattinson. It's the Riddler. You need a great villain for great, healthy box office and long legs to like second weekend, third weekend box office.
Let me put it this way.
And I think it really depends on the perception of the Riddler as a villain.
Let me put it this way. I've seen people. I've gone to Twitter. I've gone to online, and I've seen people that have already seen the movie, and they say it's the best Batman movie ever.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I still got to figure out what I'm going to
see. This movie here is going to rely on word of mouth.
Yeah,
it's going to rely on how people sort of digests
Paul tomorrow
Riddler, and then because it's no over the top villain. It's not a Jack Nicholson Joker, or it's not some big like Liam Neeson's.
It's not over.
I mean, you've got which not everybody knows about. He's not a household name or anything like that. So his performance is really going to have to be because I mean, just like most Marvel movies, superhero movies in general, if your villain isn't good, then the movie itself is not going to have legs. That's why Loki was such a success. Great villain. They bring him back because he grew and all that, and that's it's fantastic. But a lot of the one-off villains that are very forgettable, that doesn't allow for the hero to sort of step up. That's why No Way Home was so much more successful, because Tom Holland had to step up for the performances as well as the characters of Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina.
Yes, and we used to call Tom Holland Trash Holland.
I didn't call him that, but
I called him
Iron Boy Jr., right? Yeah. But the moment that we saw him in that movie, that's Spider-Man right there.
Well, let me get to RJ's comment.
That movie was so perfect for him. That's Spider-Man right there.
The Batman isn't the kind of movie that screams buy tickets and fear they'll sell out. So it's gonna open as much as No Way Home did, It doesn't need to. It opens above 80 million. That's what I agree. If it's over 80 million, I think that's a win.
That's what I've been saying. 80, 90 million, it's going to be perfect.
It's going to 100 billion.
Because the people that are going to go watch it are going to say this is the best Batman movie ever. And it's word of mouth. It's going to be word of mouth, and it's going to get better every.
I don't doubt that the movie is going to be good. I think it's going to be a good story. I think it's going to be fun. I'm suffering a little bit from the Batman fatigue.
Mm-hmm. It's real. It is real. Yeah.
It's just like
there's been so many
Batman. I'm more excited for Black Adam.
It's not real.
No, Anthony. I'm more excited for.
But it is real, but it depends on the people.
There's a lot of. Listen, the Widow said it. Even Crazy Joe from Mega Podtastic.
I love Tom Holland, man. I can't stand
Tom Holland is freaking amazing in that movie.
Yeah.
But
it's funny,
I've seen
a lot
other
of people
movies that he's
changed
been
their
with, and I
view
know
on
he's
Tom Holland because
amazing
he kind
actor,
of had to lose.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If it's for some of you people, it might be real. But if Batman's generating, not the movie, but overall everything Batman's generating money for Warner Brothers, whether it's the movie, merchandise, whatever, then it's not real in the general sense.
Mm. Well, I didn't. Thanks for sharing this, RJ. I didn't know the budget was lower than 100 million. Is it? Is
that the same budget as Batman Forever, 100 million?
I didn't know because that actually, I think there's.
I thought it was exactly 100, isn't it? Exactly
well, ever
100?
since, and that was one of the reasons why they brought Hamada in from New Line Cinema, is because he really cuts down the budgets on these films so that they're not spending as much.
Walter's trash, man.
I mean, regardless of the guy's, his ethics and how he interacts with people and all that.
No, that's
I guess
accurate,
I guess just like the other Batman movie, he's good with calculation.
I thought it looked like it was a high budget movie to me, so I didn't know.
Well, I mean, but the thing is that with Batman,
I mean, they borrowed the car from Fast and the Furious. Come on now.
Yeah, well, and they're using the Mandalorian too. They're using the technology of the Mandalorian too.
Yeah, because it doesn't need that many. It doesn't need that many CGI. It's Batman.
Yeah, Batman is the most practical of all superheroes.
Yes.
Okay.
He's like a Zorro. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a Zorro for Gotham.
Oh yeah, that's true. The market, they have been spent a lot of marketing, so I think you're right. I think it's a good prediction, RJ. Yeah, that's true. It may have been 100 million, but I've seen ads everywhere for this movie. That costs money.
Well, that's one thing that I've seen with the Batman versus any other movie that I've seen. Even Aquaman, all this is the marketing for this movie is like they give a shit about this one.
Well, it's because he's Batman, obviously.
Well, yeah, they really want to make a lot of money off of it.
No, but I better on Thursday at 3:15 because it's 15 to 20 minutes of previews. At 3:15, when I get to that movie theater, between 3:35, I better see either a Black Adam trailer or a freaking Flash.
You're gonna see a Moonfall.
100% gonna happen. No BS. I'm gonna watch that when it comes out on streaming. Those are my guilty pleasure movies. I don't give a rat's ass. Dude. Like those ridiculous world-ending movies, like
yes, I love them too.
I love disaster movies, so like I will watch this movie. Like Geostorm. Did anybody watch Geostorm?
I haven't seen it yet, but I could watch it.
It's
Gerard
as good as Crawl.
I haven't seen it. It's just as good as Crawl. Oh no!
Sign me up. No.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna watch the movie because I cannot justify that expenditure.
Max, did I tell you that I watched Kingsman yesterday? Did I say that to you?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Yeah, you said you really.
Oh my gosh, I cried.
Yes.
You cried because you liked it, or you cried because you didn't like it?
Because I liked it.
Oh.
That scene, dude.
Whoa! No spoilers! No spoilers!
I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's
when Samuel L. Jackson comes in.
I'm like, oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe that crap happened. I was like that.
Geostorm was ridiculous.
Pretty much.
What's the other one? The one with the one with
Scipio. That's a hot take. He looks like he's an addict.
Oh man.
He does look. I don't know.
He does kind of look a little frail.
Anemic, yeah.
Even in his second year.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see what Grace has to say about this. This opening weekend, this is important. I mean, regardless of what you think is going to happen, we're not getting into that. This is a pivotal moment for WB. Very important.
But it doesn't need all that. It doesn't need the box office. It needs us.
But they need to show strength is when Zaslav comes on to say we know what we're doing.
But Max, it needs us to be like, this movie is cool and tell everybody. It needs word of mouth. This movie needs word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth for sure. Well, let's see what Grace's projections are here. See what she has to say. The most things I'm interested. I think Catwoman, for what I've seen in the clip, she looks amazing. I like Zoe Kravitz. Definitely step up from Anne Hathaway, and I like Anne Hathaway. It just was like it fell flat.
No, she didn't. She wasn't Catwoman to me. She was just sort of like there, and she had like some goggles that looked like ears when you put them on.
Yeah, and I just didn't like that movie altogether. The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises was the worst of the three.
Yeah, so Meet a Future Mama first.
Terrible.
Hathaway's.
Hey, Anthony, talk in that voice, Anthony.
What's this?
Let me talk about Grace.
Meet a Future Mom. The Bane voice, Anthony. No, you're the best one at it.
Hey, Alex.
Hey,
what's up, Alex?
Yeah,
it's Axel.
like Axel Foley.
Future Mom.
Why the heck do we call him Alex?
Because I'm dyslexic and I said that at first,
and
then I keep doing it.
To this week's welcome
Grace.
to this week's movie math, where riddle me this: where will the Batman open next weekend? Forbes has guessed around 80 million. The trades.
Okay, so 80 million. So the different predictions all over the place.
Have guessed 115.
Okay.
The studios at least 100 million.
Okay.
And Warner Brothers, well, they're just too nervous to hazard a guess. They're just going to open this thing and see what happens. They're going to roll the bat dice. And obviously, it is Batman, globally one of the top 10 franchises of all time. And Warner Brothers is hoping that even though Spider-Man
does her research, you know.
Home is still playing and still doing strong business.
Got more than Batman. Jesus.
What's that, Anthony?
I did not know Fast and Furious is more than the Batman. 6 points.
Well, that's why they borrowed the car.
Oh,
Jesus.
You want to know why? Because the
Fast and Furious is an upcoming one. I love
Fast and Furious.
He's like family, Bat family.
Fast and Furious.
Well, the chicks dig the car.
Yeah. There you go.
Chicks dig the car. Does it come in black?
Fast and Furious has generated a lot of money. That's why.
Well, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Spider-Man makes sense, and all those.
Well, Fast and Furious has made a lot of money.
More X-Men is more. Jesus, that's crazy.
Only by 5. Well, I mean, they're talking about the 20 years of box office.
Yeah.
They combine in each. Yeah, they combine in each movie. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what else we're not going to watch the whole thing. I just want to get her prediction. Yeah, I know. Right?
Really mean and released this week for digital.
Can everyone hear her okay?
They're hoping, Warner Brothers is hoping that audiences are hungry for a new grand comic book movie. But here are the obstacles that the Batman has to overcome business-wise. It's fascinating. All right, so first up, Rotten Tomatoes. At this point, one of the greatest villains of DC movies.
Nobody
the
cares.
Review embargo lifts tomorrow at 12 p.m.
I
Eastern
disagree.
Standard Time.
I disagree, Anthony. Yes, there's a lot
Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean shit.
He's talking about Rotten Tomatoes. He's not talking about the villain.
Rotten Tomatoes.
No, I know it does actually. It still has an impact. If you could get,
it does have an impact on people who don't know.
If you can get both the audience and the critics,
that's a good pause on Grace.
Both fresh. That has a big impact.
But Max, look at. But you're saying that. But look at the Suicide Squad. It had both, and nobody watched that movie.
Well, I mean, you have to be fair when day and date is different.
I mean,
people had the option to go to the movie theater to watch it, and they didn't.
What's that, Brian?
I didn't have to leave my house.
Yeah.
So
day and date is different. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be factored into all this. I do believe that. Yes.
To be fair, that's probably about the only way I would have watched the Suicide Squad. But no, the thing about it is like, yeah, you're gonna say Rotten Tomatoes is trash if they say that something you like is not good.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that for anything.
I mean, there's problems with it,
anyway.
and I
mean,
I
the
think
150 million people that watched the Suicide Squad. Yeah, sure.
I think the best thing Rotten Tomatoes did is you have to do ticket bot verification to do audience score. I think it's great. I just think that the critics should have to do that too.
Right?
They should have to pay for their ticket to review it.
And plus,
every
studio is doing the 45 release date thing too.
Bro, that's a good pause. That's a good pause on Grace.
Yeah, every studio is doing the 45 days.
Yes, it is.
There's never a bad pause on Grace. I'm just saying.
And sometimes they're doing it earlier than 45 days because if the movie flops, it's in 2 weeks. It's already on Paramount on
heavy on the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Oh man, Ryan!
I love cut onions.
It'd be at the back
it
of
makes
the
your eyes pop out of her head.
They look like they're about to pop right out.
You will be ready. I just filmed it earlier today. And DC, as we all know, has had a very rough time with Rotten Tomatoes.
She's got a nice
Even
wig.
the Oscar-winning billion-dollar grossing
this is your
Joker
warning.
sits at 68%.
No wig.
Now, that's a
Grace.
joke.
That's
so funny and stupid. Now, usually I would say a blockbuster, especially a DC one, doesn't need a strong Rotten Tomatoes score because fans know how it's going to go down, and they will rally.
They know.
Oh my gosh!
Warner Brothers has made such a mess of their relationship with DC fans that many of those fans are eager to send a message to Warner Brothers at the box office.
Yeah, it's true.
Even if the Batman is a good movie,
I'd say that's a fair analogy.
No, that's accurate. I'm not getting into the
100%.
conversation of if you should boycott or if you should pay, but I'll be real. I've talked with a lot of people that are standing their ground that will not support this Warner Brothers until
And that's cool, man. I respect
cool.
that.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, you work for your money. You do with it.
You do what you want to do with your money.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just don't encourage others to join in your behavior.
Well, I mean, they feel a certain way.
So
I can't
but does
that
the pendulum swing both ways? Like, oh man, hey, you guys, I just saw the movie. You should go see it. Should you try to sway people to go see the movie?
Well, see,
I mean, it got to go both ways.
Well, no, I understand that.
Go
But
see the
like,
movie.
isn't there a point where like
Sorry,
where negativity kind of just starts to outweigh the positivity, though? Like, would you rather go see a movie from a positive aspect or a negative aspect? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, it could be that you listen to the positivity because the person's being positive, and you go watch it and you don't like the movie. You're like, okay, I wasted my money. Thanks a lot.
So, like, here's an example that I'll talk about. So, new Star Trek. Okay, anything that kind of came out when CBS All Access first had it, all that kind of shit. Okay, so basically, what happened was none of the established fan base liked it. So I would say it's very similar to what's going on now with a lot of the Snyderverse fans that want to see the continuation, not necessarily enjoying what's been coming out. And a lot of what you see is outright just flat out bashing what's going on.
I hate people who say
it's the same
Matt
thing that
Reeves
happened.
Stole Batfleck's script.
Well, I got you guys.
That's bullshit.
But what I'm saying though is like it's the same thing that I saw with Star Wars. Where they just completely complained about anything that came out Star Wars. Didn't matter what it was. It was, oh my God, it's terrible, blah, 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 blah. If you can curb that side of it, okay, that would be better. But I'm just saying, I get the pendulum swinging both ways, but what's the difference between me saying, hey, go see this movie because it's really good, or don't go see this movie because I refuse to watch it and it's trash.
There's no excuse for bad behavior.
You know what I mean?
That's ultimately the main issue.
That's the line I get a little bit irritated by.
First did break the trust of both its talent and the consumer, and they haven't done enough to repair it.
Okay, so
that doesn't excuse people overly hating on it, but it's a reality. They have broke the trust.
Boycotting stuff, you know what I mean? Like
they have broken the trust.
And I think that people who do that,
confidence yet.
You don't need to stifle people that want to sort of speak their mind. And people are swayed by others every day.
Yes.
So I mean, and that's not me. I'm not boycotting the movie. I'm gonna see the movie. I'm just not going to rush out and see it in next week. I'm probably not even the whole month of March. I don't mind if people spoil it because of course it's gonna happen because I'm waiting. But yeah, I mean, if somebody came to me and like, oh, I'm boycotting it, they can tell me why they're boycotting it, and that's fine. I mean, speak your mind, whatever. And at that point in time, I can say, oh yeah, you know what? I support your cause or I don't support your cause or whatever. It's like, I mean, You don't have to just silence people because your perception of it is negative. Yeah, there are those people who are who use negative words.
I don't necessarily say silence. For me personally, I'd say it's just an outright avoidance.
Silence. Like, I mean, not you personally. I'm just saying. I know what you're talking about, but then other people that are like that, they're like, oh man, no, I cancel them or unsubscribe or unfollow just because they don't agree with that or this way or that way. So it's like there's so much nuance out there that people just don't understand. Things are not black and white.
No, this is true. And not only that, but the internet's kind of like a big place to where you can kind of have those ideas and not worry about splashing anybody else.
I've seen a lot.
Sure.
Go ahead, Krypton.
So let me say one thing, okay? So I play a lot of video games, right? I play a lot of DC Universe online. If you guys know what it is.
Oh yeah,
so my friends,
2008.
We had a league, right?
No.
And we had about 100 people there, right? In my league, it was a big league back in the day.
What league was this?
It was my league.
It was a league of your
agree
own.
with this.
It was a league. You form a league, in DC Universe Online. So
I know.
So I the first season of Game of Thrones, right? I'm watching it, and I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that shit. Everybody, I'm not watching this shit. Literally, I guarantee I'm like, I was telling people, just get through the first 8 episodes. And I was already in season 2 watching it. And from episode 9, when they chop his head off, that's when the shit hits the fan, and you're going to fucking love this series. I still have people talking about, thank you, Krypton. My friends are still talking about that because it was the best series I've ever seen. Because it's word of mouth. I'm like, just deal with the first episodes because episode 9 was the one that shit hit the fan out in season 1.
Oh yeah, I have a different experience with that. In that, yes, I didn't care for it or whatever. I do love Lord of the Rings and things like that, and people were like, "Oh, it's the greatest thing." So I got through the first season till the dinosaurs hatched, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. I didn't go to season 2. I haven't seen any season since. And hey, that's it's on me. Who cares?
You gotta watch it, dude.
Damn, bro, you're a hater.
I've moved on. and then from the whole conspiracy the whole uproar of season 8 and this, that, and whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Terrible. Oh my god.
I'm just like, yeah, okay. If there's not a good payoff at the end, I don't need to invest
it was a
time.
Good payoff. It was people are.
It was okay, but it's not the best. It's not the best.
It wasn't great, but it was because
they said it was rushed.
He only wrote the first 5 books. Finish with the other 2.
I do want to cover this comment and then we'll watch a little bit more Grace, but I have been seeing this. I've been surprised. It's not what I was expecting. I've been seeing a lot of this from people that really don't have any. They're not caught up in all these, each side of fandom. Should the Snyderverse continue or not? It's just general. You're fighting against your back catalog. It has to do something really special to get you in. I'm going to see with friends, but the Batman fatigue is starting to get to me. And let's be real, Spider-Man fatigue would still be there too, unless they did No Way Home with Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay,
100%. You're 100%.
I got one more point to make for Krypton.
Look at the way
with
it was
with Batman. Yeah. Well, so you play DC Online, right?
Yeah.
When that thing first launched, guess what? It was heavily Batman characters. It was just it was. Yes, and people got Batman fatigue from that. Because most of the universe was just Batman characters all over the place, and people got tired of that. They were like, "Yo, you've got this whole plethora of characters," and they finally stopped giving so many of the DLCs and all that to the Batman.
Because the whole issue was that Brainiac coming up, and that's a Superman character, but it was so Batman centric. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and because they knew, and this is smart on them, but they knew that Batman sells. They got, Mark Hamill to voice the Joker in the game. They got, Kevin Conroy to voice Batman in the game.
Yes.
They got all the different characters from the cartoons in the game, but they just really were very Batman centric. And it was in a tribute to Mark Hamill. But it definitely, I could see it there. I was like, yo, this is just too much Batman. I love Batman, but let's try something else out. That's why
I'm on 6. That's why I'm tired.
Likes to share the stream out. I appreciate the support.
Well, I'm at like my wit's end with Batman. This is my 6th iteration.
Yeah,
in my life.
Sure,
that's
so
fair.
I'm kind of like, but I still want to see this movie. But unfortunately, right now, money's kind of tight, so I can't justify going to see it at the moment.
I mean, do you eat or do you see Batman?
Yes.
Brian, I will buy your ticket so you can go watch it.
Oh, we have to get moving soon, so like I
can't
will
buy your ticket so you can go watch it.
He's busy.
No worries. Plus, I'm being rich, busy, I got like
I'm rich.
It's okay, but I got plenty of.
That's a Batman superpower.
Oh, really? I wouldn't know that. Credit funds for me. I didn't get that. From
dude, I got a great job.
Batman.
Oh, really?
Power.
99 cents. Okay.
Dude, I got.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But I do believe that if. And this is just me, and it's joking. Because I believe I've had a couple movies in, and I'm invested in the Batman, the Ben Affleck Batman. If he had his movie, or whatever, I would probably go see it.
Robbery. We never.
I'm gonna see the Pattinson one, but I'd probably go to the movies. Like I'd already have my tickets for like a Batfleck film, like the Deathstroke thing they were talking about. I'd be like, because I've already invested. We've already seen.
That's fair, Zeno.
The parents die and all that stuff. We've already seen all that. So let's, I'd be more interested in seeing an iteration of Batman that I'm already familiar with.
This is a fair comment from Zeno. If Ben Affleck was his Batman, no one here would be crying.
No,
about
that's
Batman.
what I. Okay, well, there you go.
No one here would be complaining about Batman fatigue.
Well, I mean,
but there are people who don't like Ben Affleck.
I mean, look,
would be complaining about Batman fatigue.
But Brian, how good the Justice, the Sex Out of Justice did, because it's a global phenomenon.
You're right. I'm
thinking lie about
this. Thank you.
It's amazing. It was the best. I think and by far, I think it's the best comic book movie ever made. And I don't care what anybody says. It was just like 4 hours of epicness.
BVS.
The next movie was Affleck Deathstroke. This shit would have made like 200 million.
All right, well, let's see what else Grace has to say.
Well, that's because everybody know more Ben Affleck than.
Hey, CJH, you could pop on.
I think there's a saying. I think it's like if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What? There you go.
We can only hope,
I don't celebrate.
Max, are you seeing the Batman?
Yeah, I don't celebrate anything.
Festivus. I have a poll.
Max,
Josh, is that true? That's great. That's great.
Yeah, and people are still freaking fighting over it. Like,
Zach is a stand-up dude. He's not gonna dog on other people working at WB.
No. And he never throwing some bones to freaking James Gunn too. So
thanks for bringing that up, Josh. That's great. I'm
one
very
big happy
family.
Yes. Is Zack Snyder name on the Batman too?
I don't think so.
He may still be a producer because he was a producer before
the Suicide. Yeah, the Suicide Squad too.
He's not for the Batman. Not for the Batman. The Batman's a totally different
he's a
thing.
producer because he created the characters. So any character that he's probably a producer on
the Flash movie.
On Peacemaker because he created those two characters and it's in his movie. So he might be a producer on that. He might be a producer because you have to understand that the moment they use his characters, he's a producer. He's a producer like what?
Yeah, RJ, I'll be real. I'm going to do a review reaction to Grace tomorrow night. I don't even know if I'm going to do a live stream. It's just I'm not like a whole panel. It's just going to be me reacting. Then I'm going to get some rest. And then I am definitely going to tune into RJ's review.
Wait, so who's seeing the Batman tomorrow?
Well, he's seeing it Tuesday at the fan event.
There are people seeing it tomorrow, apparently.
Yeah. I might see it on Friday or Thursday. I don't know.
I'm seeing it Thursday.
Thursday for me. Okay. I still haven't get my ticket yet. I got to see when I got to talk to my wife, see if she wants to go.
You got a wife?
We are.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I do. Well,
I know you have a wife. That was
It depends on how much I, get. My.
Don't say anything live streams. Give you a divorce, Max. Don't say anything that she can divorce you with. So don't say anything.
Yeah. It depends if I.
Did you wear the mask at the wedding?
No, I did not. No.
You disappoint me.
All right, let's not watch too much. I just want to see her prediction. Can you say your prediction? Let me skip ahead.
Well, I think this movie is going to be trash.
No.
If upset fans will hold the line, if they really can be heard at the box office. And equally bad for Warner Brothers, they seem to have created a feeling of non-interest from regular moviegoers, non-hardcore fans.
That's what I've been seeing a little bit of.
I'm not mega prolific.
I always say, don't overestimate, don't underestimate. Don't overestimate. There could be more people out there that's like, meh. Yeah.
Star Wars franchises. Case in point, Suicide Squad's weak box office numbers. Even with the day and date HBO Max release, it did not match Godzilla vs. Kong and Dune, which were released in the same manner. I know some of you like to point out that Peacemaker did well, but we have no actual information besides the information that Warner Brothers cherry picked, with the exception of the first 3 episodes when they dropped in the finale. The series never really
LeBron James.
So I don't think that it
do have a point, LeBron James.
Star Wars shows over on Disney Plus, although that could partially just be due to how many people have HBO Max. But anyway, so I still think it's too hard to tell basically where the DC brand is sitting. Okay. So then there's the running time, right? 3 hours, not counting trailers. But Spider-Man No Way Home is 2.5 hours. That was 2.5 hours, and that did great. But if people are already on the line about whether or not they'll see the Batman in theaters or are planning to send a message, is that running time, along with coronavirus still being a concern for many?
God. Whatever.
Bro, nobody cares about the wrong time.
I'm sorry, but we got World War III right now. I mean, coronavirus is taking a backseat.
Well, I think
Space Jam.
I think that 3 hours could impact it because that's less showings, but also there's less other movies at this time. Since No Way Home, what other movies? There's Uncharted.
Right. And that really is going to help Batman in the theater as far as getting butts in seats and filling the time and lending it to a longer runtime. Because that's they're concerned with BVS and also with Justice League. They're like, no, 2 hours, and so you got a 3 hour film, as long as it's good and the story flows, which I'm sure Matt Reeves will definitely have that. I think again with this movie, it's gonna have legs.
Yeah, right.
I'm
more worried about
facts, RJ facts.
Right. You know
there
what?
You go.
You know what finally beat the COVID scare is the Russian one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who's talking about that right now?
Nobody's talking about
well,
COVID
that's the whole thing. I mean,
nobody give a fuck about COVID.
Guys,
bro,
everyone needs to just stop watching mainstream media. Fucking
any
side.
You know what?
I don't need to quit watching.
You know what? If they knew to kill a lot of people, COVID's over because there are not enough people for COVID to take over.
COVID then will have mutated. And we'll have zombies.
It'll go radioactive.
Yeah, radioactive COVID.
Once it's Omega, we're dead. All of us are dead, right?
That's how we get the Fallout ghouls.
Do you have Batman fatigue?
No, not really.
Oh, what? Because you're laying down.
Well, that's because he's young as fuck.
I'm not that young. I don't give a shit. I just like Batman in general.
Okay. Do you have your tickets yet, or are you waiting?
Where are you at right now? You say you traveled. Where are you?
Oh no, I'm back at where I usually live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting do you have your tickets yet, or are you waiting?
Not yet. I'm gonna get them. I might watch it on either Thursday or Friday. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Cool. All right, I got the prelude.
Axel, are you in the States, or are you in Are you in
He's
Europe?
Australia.
I know. I hear his accent. I know he's Australian.
Yeah, right next to Germany.
Or New Zealand.
Wait, what?
All right.
You're in Austria. Good day, mate.
Let's.
Us?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let's see.
I love it.
Let's see what other box.
Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Good day, mate.
Will that be a
I'm
deal
from Austria. Good day, mate.
Especially
From the barbie.
when Warner Brothers has already told you, because when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, you had no idea when you would be able to see it in the comfort of your own home. But Warner Brothers has already guaranteed that you will be able to watch the Batman at home on HBO Max for no extra cost in just 45 days. I think that some people might be willing to wait 45 days period, be it lack of interest or concern of coronavirus, or again wanting to send a message to Warner Brothers. And then I also think that'll hurt the rewatchability factor because you might see it once.
That's true. That is a great point. This is why I like Grace, because yes, even if you're gonna rush out, are you gonna go see it a second time, or are you gonna wait 45.
I might see it. I don't want to ruin it for myself, like by watching it like so many times.
I mean, if you're even a super fan, sometimes when this
There
age is streaming,
this is what happened to me with Dune, right?
Mm-hmm.
It came out on whatever day it came out on, and I watched the first 5 minutes of it. I'm like, no, this has to be a movie theater experience. So I stopped it, and I went to the movie theater and watched it. With Dune, because it was just so
days not even that long, bro. Like
I really watched it for 5 minutes. I'm like, I can't watch this shit on TV. I'm gonna go to the movie theater and watch it, and I spend tickets because if it's epic, I will watch it 2 or 3 times if it's that epic. I hope
my days of 2 or 3 times in the theater are done. I know that for sure. It's once, and then I'll wait.
Well, I saw No Way Home.
I saw No Way Home 7 times in theaters. It is a matter.
Wow.
I saw Captain Marvel 100 times in theaters. You know that photo of Brie Larson with the fan who said
nobody cares.
The CGH has a website, $2. Thank you, CGH. I want to see the Batman do well. I do want the Batman to do well too. I don't.
Yes.
That is part of the discussion I never will get behind. Even if I disagree with the way you're going, I still want it to be well.
But just think about it, Max.
And like a huge amount of shill is in the audience right now. It's a Nicotina show. He says the Batman will kick ass.
April 11th for the Batman.
That says a lot for a Peacemaker.
But just think about it.
April 11th for the Batman. That's not that long.
Awesome, Maria.
But awesome, just think about it. Yeah, this is his first outing as Batman, right?
Yeah.
If he kicks ass in Batman Part 2, the Batman 2, whatever it's called,
he's gonna kick.
It's gonna be even better. Come on, Batman.
He's gonna choke Joker.
Great. It didn't make that much money.
Mm-hmm.
As the Dark Knight was one of the first $1 billion, one of the the high $1 billion movies.
Well, that's because
we already established that he was Batman. So let's give him a break. I think he's gonna do a great job. He's a freaking great actor.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Pattinson is amazing.
Josh, that's totally understandable for a family dude. I get it.
Yeah.
Wait, especially when you get a firm date. That is a factor for some people on streaming. It's like, I could watch it 45 days with my whole family. I get it. I'm to be real, I'm thinking, because the only reason I'm thinking about going is I have that Cinemark saved up where I already paid for it months before.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to just front the money right now, I'd be like, I'll wait till HBO.
Well, like my son Matt, he's gonna go to the theater next week.
Okay.
I mean, and good on him. I'm glad he's gonna go because Batman's his favorite character and all that. So hopefully he's happy with and I think it's gonna be a good movie. I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie. I just don't have that desire to give a shit.
Okay, let's see. I just want to get through the hurdles here, and then we're gonna do other.
That's fair. I mean,
theaters, but with that runtime and all those other elements, you might just wait the 45 days to see it again. Now, also, this is tough, as you can see. This paints a pretty bleak picture, but we just have to be honest with ourselves. And then if the Batman does rally, it'll be even more amazing.
She's looking like Carol Baskins with that tiger shirt. Oh yeah, Grace rocking the Carol Baskins tiger shirt.
Oh my God, man!
It's truth, facts. I still like it.
Is it? All right. So Robert Pattinson, Zoe.
Oh my God!
Whoa! Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That's in the Batman.
That's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Unrecognizable here.
Oh, they
all have very bad box office.
Look at them.
I'll go ahead. I heard that Colin Farrell went into like a 7-Eleven or Starbucks to get a coffee in costume just to, live.
Yes, he did.
Damn, Zoe Kravitz.
I know.
Well, he's not going to be in the movie for that long.
So
her dad looks better.
That's some nice side boob.
What did you say?
Brian, how dare you?
Her dad's
Zoe
more
Kravitz
attractive.
I was not even looking at that, Brian. I'm so ashamed.
Sure, you were looking
at that.
I was looking at.
He was looking at that horrible.
look at Robert.
Grace
Okay, I'm
in
gonna
her
say
Carol Baskins shirt, and I was looking at the. Wow, now I can't.
It does kind of look like his coat's a little too big.
You ask for.
I know. He's trying to hide all the muscles.
To be fair, Robert Pattinson does.
Look at that. It's just so. Okay, I'm gonna.
It looks like he's wearing his dad's coat. It's like his size is too big.
He's wearing Thomas Wayne's
right
clothes.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's who
we're
Keaton's
not looking
playing.
at
Keaton's
Jesus.
playing Thomas Wayne.
It's got an exit wound
Yeah,
with
he's
a
playing
blood
Thomas
stain on
Wayne
the
in the
back.
Flash movie.
And I will
Oh
die on that
well.
sword.
Though, yeah, I can't wait till she gets full on Catwoman either.
Right? Oh, man. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Okay, everyone behave. You know.
Sorry, I was just saying what everyone was thinking.
No, you weren't.
He was.
You know,
yes, he was.
Jane Bryan.
It's all right.
Listen,
it's all right.
I love it when a woman's confident like that. And she just doesn't give a shit.
Confident.
She's just like, I'm sexy. Deal with it.
No, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
100%.
That's what
She's
you
a goddess.
gotta. That fits the character, Catwoman. She's like, she's not concerned about stuff. She's like,
I mean, I might have to consider her over Anne Hathaway. I mean, come on.
Oh, hell
Nikki
yeah.
Tune's trying to be a scooper now.
They're not bras.
She is.
There's no comparison.
Let's finish what Grace has to say.
What? There's going to be a big reveal at the end of
spoilers,
Nicotina. Come
today,
on, bro.
No matter how talented they might be, people for some reason just don't want to see them. It's like if you cast Ryan Gosling as Batman, a lot of people just would not care. And then as Robert Pattinson does have an indie following.
Wait a second.
I think rightfully.
Are you serious, Senior Nerd? What? Rob Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire?
That would be interesting.
That I wouldn't put past Robert. I mean,
that could have been funny, like behind the scenes or candy camera kind of thing, just to watch him go in there and play around with that stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Arnold, but the key word there is indie. He's those movies did not do well at the box office, and he was in Tenet, but in Tenet it's impossible to tell how it did because it was released so early in the pandemic. But we all know that Christopher Nolan wasn't happy with how it did. So is that Warner Brothers' fault or was it Christopher Nolan's fault for casting Robert Pattinson? Maybe he got him back by telling him they should make him their Batman.
You're fucking dumb.
As for Matt Reeves, for all the praise of his Apes movies,
they weren't huge box office though. Even though I really loved them. Those movies.
No, it was you box office.
Yeah, I mean I think those are the last the last two the ones he did. I think those were the best. I think the first one with Franco was directed by somebody else, but it wasn't as good as the last two. So
I haven't seen any of those movies yet.
Oh
really?
The Ape movies
I
are
haven't
great.
seen Dawn.
Are you on crack? Go watch.
I saw Dawn. That was about it. I
Yeah,
saw the one with
think
Mark
Word
Wahlberg
tomorrow,
and back in was it 2000?
No, is it Dawn? Is it Dawn with Woody Harrelson?
Yes, Woody's in it.
Okay, I saw that one.
Oh wait, did she say that, RJ? Maybe no one got back at WB. What? I didn't hear that part. Is that what she said?
Yeah, she did say that. Replay back.
Replay that back. She's like, what?
Oh yeah, I missed that. I missed. Yeah, well, Nolan helped with Zack Snyder get him on the job, and then he also did help with the casting Pattinson. I remember that.
Well, Christopher Nolan's involved in every Batman casting, no matter what.
But the thing is, this is what.
Wait. We're gonna miss it again.
Right, sure.
I don't want to. The word. I don't want to get the viewers upset at me. I make them watch Grace once, but not 3 times.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is that Warner Brothers' fault or was it Christopher Nolan's fault for casting Robert Pattinson? Maybe he got him back by telling him they should make him their Batman.
What? That is a weird
all
take,
the praise
Grace.
of his Apes
Yeah,
movies,
man, she's gonna lose a lot of subscribers for that one.
Theory
right?
Oh man, it's gonna be a mass exodus of
terrible
Grace.
take.
Yeah, who phone number, man?
She's saying that she thinks that the pick of Batman in Pattinson is horrible.
Okay.
She's smoking crack.
I mean, that's what she's saying.
Well, he hasn't proved box office success on his own yet.
I know, but she's prejudging his performance.
Yeah,
and she's saying that it was a slight against.
What are you talking? She
has no confidence
in the Twilight movies, even though they sucked. That was a huge box office. They're all $1 billion movies. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
He's done big box office with the Twilight movies.
No. He's done big box office. His ass was in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter was his first movie. Harry Potter was his first movie.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, but
that scene always makes me cry when he dies and his dad's like screaming.
I think the most
him.
The most you could say
it was Cedric. Yeah,
is the Twilight movie.
That was his first movie. Yeah,
Cedric the Entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
office. The first one that he did, did pretty well, more along the lines of a Mission Impossible movie. For some reason, those movies, even though they're spectacular, can never get to the $1 billion club than a comic book movie. Pre-sales so far outside of premium theaters are weak. So the reviews tomorrow.
I thought people were being hyperbolic about it.
All those people trying to get those pre-orders.
No, I
well, that's standard theater though. That's not like the premium ones. Though.
Well, I don't know where she's getting all her research either, but
well, she live in New York. She live in Times Square.
She's looking at all 3D.
Well, I googled it, and she's right. 100%.
No, she's fine.
Right.
She lives in New York, so in New York, what she's saying is true. That right there is true. What?
But the thing is, like the most, but Anthony, the most money that any movie theater makes is New York and LA.
Yeah.
If in New York and LA the sales are weak, it's gonna be weak everywhere else.
Release the Jenkins cut. What is that?
Oh, that's the third act.
Oh, the Wonder Woman ended to the movie.
What? Okay.
Oh, you don't know about that, Max?
No.
Oh, Max, you're behind.
So at the end of Wonder Woman, instead of like Steve Trevor sacrificing
instead
himself,
of the
we get
Dragon Ball Z ending.
Yeah, we get Steve Rogers coming out of the ice.
Oh,
is that how it works?
Yeah, there you go. Did Steve Trevor help Steve Rogers?
Tired. Okay.
Yeah.
Steve
Are we saving Bucky this time? Oh,
there we go.
There you go.
And then Bucky and the Red Hood are going to team up.
Sorry, I'm not making comparisons to Wonder Woman being like Captain America.
No. If the box office is weak for the Batman, I'm not going to be saying, "Oh yeah, flop." I'm just
we've been doing this great video for like an hour. Jesus.
I know. Sorry, this is the end. It's
all right. I've got a good music topic too, if we got time.
Fan screenings on Tuesday. Lots of fan screenings on Tuesday will hopefully generate very strong word of mouth. There will be a lot of last-minute ticket sales and walk-up business this weekend. Okay. It'll be interesting indeed to see the current state of the DC brand at the box office. All right, as for this weekend, Tom Holland continues to be Hollywood's new Prince Charming, with Uncharted falling only 47% in its second weekend. That's incredible, under 50%. And Spider-Man No Way Home still at number 3, with just a 23% drop in its 11th weekend. Wow. I'm very curious to see how it does up against the Batman next weekend. That's incredible. Uncharted is almost guaranteed to pass the century mark, crucial for any movie at any time, but the best most films have been able to hope for during the pandemic. The Batman will likely slow it down substantially this coming weekend, but these two strong weekends up front should help Uncharted down the line when it does hit digital. Channing Tatum's Dog also did very well, falling just 32%.
Never even heard of this movie.
Weekend. It opened smaller than Uncharted.
30 million on a budget of 15 million? That's not bad.
Tatum's still a draw in the right movie after a rough few years, and a good sign for his upcoming film with Sandra Bullock, herself one of the few remaining movie stars in Hollywood. As for Peter Dinklage, he joins the rest of the Game of Thrones cast in their ongoing.
Why is he look taller than the other two actors?
Holy crap! Where did that come from? You really are upset with Peter Dinklage?
Some hostility.
Guy, get him off the screen. Goodbye.
I mean, if you look at the cover art, he definitely he towers over the other two actors.
Listen. I think he's a I think he's a good actor, but what he's been saying recently, bro, shut up.
What did he say?
He's sharing his opinion. I'm not going to cancel him for his opinion.
He just said about.
I don't agree with it. But,
but he just said something about. Like South,
listen, I like him. I think he's a good actor. But
he was 100% correct what he said.
Stop.
No, he was fantastic in that one movie.
No, I'm not, RJ. No, I'm
not. Man. Shots fired.
He was an underdog. I mean, that was a fantastic film.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, he played the villain. I went in theaters to watch it.
It has a dog in it, so I'm gonna watch it.
All right, well, let's see.
I like him as an actor, just like when he said Bruce Lee, I was like, bro, relax.
Well, lots of actors say stupid things. I don't even.
Other than that,
I don't ever want to see that again.
All right. Well,
I don't want to see that again.
That's enough of grace. That's enough of grace.
Hey, everybody.
Of thunder, fighting
How are you doing, Zod?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm doing good. Been a little busy today. Sorry for once again being late. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. Good. We're just talking about the Batman box office. It is a very important week. We're gonna have a better view of what's happening. You know, everyone has speculation on what's going to happen, but we're going to get some facts here with the box office, and then I'm going to cover it because it's the most important time period for WWE going right into the merger.
Well, they're obviously betting everything they have on this movie. So if it's not successful, that'll be bad for them.
That's true. That's accurate. Yeah. If it doesn't,
it's going to be successful, but where on the scale is their definition of success? It's got a low budget, so it doesn't have to really $100
million. It's not bad.
100 roughly around there. And that was kind of what Joaquin Phoenix, I think his movie The Joker was like 90 million.
I thought that was something like 85 or 90 million.
Yeah. And that thing made $1 billion.
It doesn't have to.
I don't think that I don't think the Batman's going to be $1 billion, bank or whatever. But I think it's gonna because it's a 3-hour movie. I think it's just gonna have legs. It's not gonna kill in like the weekend, but I think it's gonna last a while at theaters.
Like I said, if it makes Man of Steel numbers, it's good. And it makes Man of Steel numbers.
But you gotta remember this. You gotta remember this. After the 45 days. That HBO Max money is only theirs. They don't have to worry about paying theaters, paying all this shit. It's their movie, and people are going to sign up for HBO Max to just watch it. Mm-hmm. And it's all that money goes to Warner Brothers.
I agree with the lawyer RJ. Anything above 80 million. They'll consider it a win because they need it. They need a win.
You know what? Aren't they kind of projecting? Or didn't somebody say that they'll be happy if they get Batman Begins numbers?
Oh my God!
They should get Batman Begins. It's a new Batman. It's a new franchise.
They should get roughly around what Man of Steel.
Batman Begins number. It's a success.
If it makes Man of Steel money, it's still.
I do have some other topics we can move on to because we've been talk about Batman for an hour, and there's a few other things. And then anyone wants to talk about or what they're planning this week?
I actually have something fun to talk about. It'd be kind of a departure from what we normally discuss.
It's just Star Trek related.
No, this is 80s metal related, guys. Come on, this is some interesting stuff.
80s metal, like
music,
titanium,
copper, music,
magnesium.
Okay.
Fair enough, Jeffrey. Fair enough. Go ahead. Are you ready to share?
I mean, I can if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, we want to hear. No, I have a great.
Let's get us going, and then leave us going. Okay, so, Metallica and Iron Maiden. Anybody listen to either one of the bands?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I do have a question. So, if we're going to compare the albums, this was brought up on Twitter today. So, let's see here.
Oh, check Twitter, guys.
And it made me thinking, guys. I'm going to share the screen here. We got this. Boom. All right. So, we share. And okay. So, the question is Master of Puppets or Somewhere in Time?
That's an impossible choice, dude.
Okay.
Are we talking about cover art?
Well, cover art alone,
would go to Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Eddie looks amazing, especially in the the Blade Runner aesthetic of Somewhere in Time.
Yeah.
But even the album, okay, so Master of Puppets hits you hard right out the gate with Battery and Master of Puppets. Megadeth is pretty damn good though. But see, I personally like Master of Puppets better.
I'm more of a Spinal Tap man myself.
Spinal Tap is pretty good. But with Somewhere in Time, I mean, it has Wasted Years, and that's one of the best songs from Iron Maiden. At least with Bruce Dickinson, in my opinion. So it's very difficult.
Look at that, Brian.
Nice.
Oh heck yeah. See, but no, I just thought this was something interesting. It was just kind of a
cool.
something besides, Batman or whatever. Just kind of a. So I personally, I would take Master of Puppets.
Over Iron Maiden, okay.
Over Iron Maiden, just on that album alone. But there are Iron Maiden albums that are better.
I would like Trek to get a little more metal.
Trek is pretty metal, dude. If you really get down to it, man. Like Klingons, I guess they have like Klingon death metal, so that's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, there'd be great if there was a Klingon death metal band we could watch.
Right. So, Halls of Stovacor.
Right.
Thanks for sharing, Brian. Yeah. I've got to get back in the music more. I checked out Nick and Lex's channel. And
occasionally, I'm usually busy, but man, they are busy too. Like they crank it out, man. Shout out to Nick and Lex if
I've been talking.
They're ever watching in the replay. It's been a hot minute.
Mm-hmm. Hey Zod.
Yeah.
Have you been watching Discovery?
Discovery? No.
Star Trek Discovery.
No, I haven't been watching Discovery.
You gotta start watching, man. Get it, like I said before. If you can deal with season 1, but after season 1, it's like the best Star Trek series.
I knew we were going to talk about Star Trek.
This is where I was at. I watched season 1, okay, and I wasn't really a fan, and then I watched season 2, and I liked season 2 a little bit better.
Yes,
but I just never went back. So you said
season 2 of what?
3 and 4 is good.
3 and 4. 4 is getting real
like
good.
That's Star Trek
I'm digging.
we've seen.
Right.
Number 4. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? If we had any ladies on the panel, they would be gone because the minute you bring up Star Trek, you start losing viewers.
We have
be careful. You got to be careful.
No. I blame on the music. Usually, when I talk about Star Trek on this channel, the viewers start bleeding off. They're like, Brian's talking Star Trek again. Whatever. So
they put the Wrath of Khan, guys. The Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan is the greatest movie ever. Okay, guys.
The Wrath of Khan.
Oh yes, it is.
That should be one of your Master of Nom shows. The Wrath of Tong. All the very different.
The Wrath of Nan. The Wrath of Nan.
Oh, Ryan left.
Oh no.
He said he had to dip.
Ryan repellent. Star Trek is Ryan repellent.
Yeah, see, right? Start talking Star Trek. He's like, I'm out. Later.
No, he said in the private channel.
How about pen forward and metal? Woo! I don't know. That would be.
I can't wait. I'm trying to work it in. It's gonna
be metal.
No. It's gonna. I'm taking like something like Take Me Out to the Holosuite, something like that. It's where it's like we could talk. It's Star Trek related, but we can kind of work in other topics that aren't necessarily Star Trek. So it's like let's go to the holodeck. Let's talk about something else. You know what I mean? So it's brains, it's thoughts. We're gonna have a good time, like I said, man. I just enjoy talking about
Star Trek is way better than Star Wars. Star Trek is way better than Star Wars.
Fuck no!
Yeah.
You know what? Anthony and Krypton need a show. They completely.
I don't know. I put them both on the same level. Like
Brian, come on.
No. Because if you think about it,
stop being
if you look at it on the whole, first off, I was a Star Wars fan before I was a Star Trek fan.
I love Star Wars, but Star Trek is way better.
But no, if you look at the
JJ movies are trash.
And if you take a lot of the newer stuff that Star Wars related and you compare it to some of the older stuff of Star Trek that wasn't necessarily that great, so I think it kind of balances itself out when it kind of shakes out in the wash. You know what I mean? Both franchises are kind of like they're kind of even in my book.
Oh yeah, they
Indiana Jones 5. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm ready now. I'm ready for Indy 5.
But when it comes to Disney, though, Star Wars is the best.
It's good for a year for them.
I think he needs a beard. He needs a beard or something.
Gosh, man, don't do this to me, Max. I don't want to come across as like ageist.
What?
Well, I mean, they're production.
I haven't been excited about Indiana Jones movie since I was so disappointed watching the movie Indiana Jones 4. Like,
you know what? I
still haven't watched it twice.
I watch it. It's still fun. It's fun.
The Crystal Skull. You like the Crystal Skull?
It's not my favorite. It's not amazing, but it was a different Indiana Jones story with more like sci-fi and aliens and stuff.
You know,
I like Mutt too. I like Mutt.
See, I was young enough to actually watch, because I was too young to watch Indiana 1, right? So I watched 2 first because I was too young to watch Indiana 1.
Damn, you're 102 years old.
Yeah, Indiana Jones 1. What year came out? I think it was like 81 or something, or 82.
81, yeah.
81,
Raiders,
right?
Raiders came out in 81.
So I was at that time I was 4, so I didn't appreciate movies then. But I watched Indiana. Yeah. So I thought it was. I saw Raiders. I saw Temple of Doom before I watched Raiders.
That movie scared the crap out of me.
Temple of Doom.
Oof.
And I thought it was like the best thing I've ever seen in my life when I watched it. And then I went back to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark when I was a little bit, when I was like 8 or 9.
Well, is everyone ready for that movie? Indy now? You ready to have him back in the theater?
Yes, I'm gonna watch it next year. I love the director. Listen, I like the director of Logan.
I like James Mangold. Yeah, that gives me a lot of confidence.
So I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good.
He was old in Crystal Skull, and he's like even older now. I'm like, dude, do that face thing they do now. That face swap.
I don't
make him look younger.
I prefer them to just have the story wrapped around the real age. I'm not sold on this.
Are we gonna have Shia LaBeouf again in there?
No, Shia LaBeouf got canceled.
No, I'm saying, are we gonna have him because that's his son? Are we gonna have him there?
No, he was canceled for something. He had some scandal.
Was he?
Yeah. I don't think anyone's working with him.
Well, was that before or after the Nymphomaniac movies that he made?
Probably after.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is gonna be a good movie. I think.
I mean, if not to me,
you got the Logan
wouldn't
director. It has to be good. It has to be good. You have the Logan.
I'm sure it will be. I'm just not excited about it.
I hope like
Crystal Skull fractured some trust with me, dude.
I know.
I absolutely love
Fractured. Do you guys know how many good movies we're having this year? We're having all the DC movies. We're having all the Marvel movies. We're having Avatar. We're having Jurassic Park. We're having
that's a lot of fucking movies.
We're having Harry Potter, whatever.
Harry Potter.
This freaking year is the year of movies because they had to wait for like 2 years to make all these movies. We're having so many great movies this year. It's not even like I can't wait to go to a movie theater.
Most of those movies go to streaming.
I can't wait till they get to streaming.
Harrison Ford is worth $300 million by work anymore.
He doesn't care. He cares about the money.
It's to get a certain. It's because he's worried about his legacy now. That's why he keeps doing these movies. Because what it is you get you accumulate a certain amount of movies to at a certain point in your career. There's a certain goal you're trying to reach to cement your legacy or something. It's something in Hollywood that they do, and that's why you have a lot of older actors that work way beyond when they could legitimately retire.
Yeah, like what's his name? Clint Eastwood is almost 100 and he's still making movies.
Right.
Well, Uncharted leads second weekend as we wait for the arrival of Batman. I'm happy Uncharted.
I mean, so far it made $230 million.
I honestly didn't think Tom Holland had it in him besides Spider-Man. I thought he was.
After No Way Home, everybody's watching this movie.
Okay. All right.
I was excited to see Uncharted as a movie, so I'm going to give it a shot. I just don't know if I'll be able to see it in the theaters or not.
No, it's hard for Prowler.
Sloater. That's funny.
All right, so let's get back to this. I have some other article. Oh, this is another interesting article because I'm all for Sony.
I used to love that game.
Using. This is just going to be a quick article. Sony using its properties. I think this is a great series to bring in for animation. Sly Cooper. Maybe if it gets popular, they'll do another game. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Sly Cooper
Series. PlayStation production. That's great.
Is this going to be by HBO or what?
No, it's probably going to be on one of the platforms that Sony has a good relationship for. Maybe Netflix. There's been some Sony stuff. I don't know. Is Sony on Netflix?
Because they give Last of Us to HBO. So
okay.
So this is
Sony has the contract with HBO. So that's why No Way Home is going to be on HBO first before it goes.
No, it's not going to be. It's going to be on Netflix before it's on HBO.
What? No. HBO.
No, it's
Sony?
Netflix.
I don't know.
Netflix.
Is that gonna be on
Hans, you're not canceled around here.
No, but like I mean, it's
Hell
gonna
no,
be Netflix, HBO, or Disney Plus. I don't care. Whatever streaming service is gonna be.
It's not going to go to HBO Max.
I own them all, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Disney's gonna make sure it's not going to go to HBO Max.
See, Reyes excited me too. I have my collection. I never played before.
Hey, Ray,
you know that's a game I need to. I don't think I have Sly Cooper 4. I got to get that because that's the last game they made. But I'm excited for that. Here's some other stuff. Bring up this, and I'm trying to go through because I do have to head over to my parents. I was supposed to do a Firewater stream, but I have to head over in like 20 minutes. So
you can leave Brian as the
if he wants.
Yeah, I don't care. If anybody's more interested in doing some stuff, we can bullshit for a little while.
We'll have some fun. If you guys want to,
I keep the stream going if you want.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Let's keep the stream going.
All right. It's up to Brian. I trust Brian and Aaron, and
I can hang out for a little while longer.
Right? You have to do the questions. Remember?
Okay.
And
me personally, I got 20 minutes left. So, Luke Cage, Netflix series creator, wants the characters to return to the MCU. Listen, that guy was great. As Luke Cage. Yeah. Everyone on board for this?
He's gonna be recast in the MCU. So
yeah, you wish.
What?
No, he's gonna be recast.
Why?
The actor's busy. He's busy.
Listen,
he's not.
I haven't jumped the shark.
Dude,
he has a whole show by himself with NBC.
No. He has a show on CBS, which is
CBS. He's not.
He's doing Evil, but it's streaming now. You guys got to remember, in streaming, they produce it really fast. They produce it really fast, so he can do both of them.
I don't think he's gonna come back. I think he's gonna recast. I
don't think there's Luke Cage. No. Luke Cage wants to play Luke Cage.
I don't believe it. He's going.
No, you want.
Why do we always listen? I haven't jumped the shark.
Do I want him to come back? Sure, but if he can't,
not
they're
black
gonna
representation in superheroes and movies. But why are we so quick to recast? It's not fair. He did a great job.
Listen, I think he's a good, decent actor. He's just perfect
for the role.
It's just that if he can't do it, then recast. Sure.
No, because what's going to make him more money?
You know what? No one's really started a campaign for him. Save Luke Cage.
Yeah. You see, nobody.
Who's with me?
Same with Jessica Jones.
Restore Luke Cage.
Yeah, because Kevin Feige. Well, there's rumors that Kevin
I have
Feige
to watch
likes,
the Netflix shows.
Well, there's rumors that Kevin Feige only likes Daredevil and Jessica Jones. That's it.
And
Punisher, and that's
he did
it.
a great job.
Besides,
other than that, then I don't know about
Season 1, Jessica Jones season 1 was the best Marvel show. Even better than Daredevil. Season 1 with a purple man.
I don't know about that.
Just like Disney. Cherry pick the source
it?
material.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys watched season 1 of Jessica Jones?
No.
Yes. I wasn't
was the best Marvel show.
I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was okay.
That's great.
I liked it, but I liked. I actually have a story related to that too. This is the first real world thing that's happening. With Ukrainian Film Academy calls for film industry to boycott Russia.
Okay, I don't care.
Damn.
Well,
good for them, I guess. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
don't try to invade a country. You know what the heck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
people off.
Yeah,
I'm trying to you
got a bad leader in that country. The people, the innocent people in that country are against war.
It's too soon.
The Miko's never coming out. There you go.
Wait, what for the boycott? RJ, what are you asking? All right, and I do also have this up because was that you, Krypton?
No, RJ, I'm talking about the boycott, RJ. I said talking about the boycott. I don't care about the boycott. I'm talking. I care about what's going on. I'm talking about the boycott. World War III's not happening, bro. If it does, oh well.
Yeah, if one thing happens, we're going to destroy each other. It's mutual destruction. So I don't think that's ever going to happen.
We could get everybody has
well, in the immortal words of Samuel L. Jackson in Jurassic Park, hold on to your butts.
Your butts. Yeah.
I don't believe this. I don't know.
I need a cigarette hanging out of my mouth for effect.
You're shocking, Ashley.
It don't matter what Putin says. He's never going to try because every nuclear.
Well, Zeno, be nice. We're all moving. Everyone's moving on here. He's just being critical in the chat.
Well, no, I'm not like I Russia could do whatever the hell they want. I just don't want.
That's true. That's true.
They could do whatever he wants.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. We should.
No, you're not wrong, Hans. You're
not Hans.
Right.
You're not wrong. It's just I don't care about the boycott.
We were Team America there for a long time. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Zeno.
It was actually a joke.
Nice, Zeno. Be nice. We're all getting along here. That's what I want.
David is returning.
We're having a good time. What, David Tennant? Okay.
He's gonna be in She-Hulk.
Okay, so and then Ryan, too. When I leave, we just want everyone to get along. So,
of course, guys.
So for a while, we're gonna take less pokes at each other. I know it could be fun.
I'm so over the drama. I'm so over the bullshit.
Okay.
Get along.
Okay.
We all.
What did you think about this, Kryptons? Because you said you liked Jessica Jones. So
I freaking love Jessica Jones.
What about having David Tennant return? That was
it would be perfect because he's the best villain. He's the best Marvel villain in the entire Marvel universe. He's the best Marvel.
He was a good Barty Crouch. I can get that.
I love Barty Crouch. She was a great Barty Crouch. But if you've seen, I've seen Jessica Jones season 1 like 5 times already.
Oh, you smoke.
Because I just love his character. Is that he can control everyone.
Only watched that film one time. I'm good.
Doctor Who.
Great manipulator.
Was David Tennant a good Doctor Who? I never really watched it. So.
That makes Galaxy Comic Nerd laugh.
Gigacity.
Yeah. All right. Listen, Isaac. I hope not. There is still parts.
Hey, if they draft you, bro,
they have no choice. They have no choice. That's sad.
Where's Isaac at?
Let me see. Oh, okay. Thanks, Odd Rider.
Later, guys.
Keep in mind, Odd Rider show with Ashley. We want to support great content like that. And
what is the show about?
That'll be Friday. Well, we're supposed to talk about Thor Ragnarok, but I don't know.
Jesus,
doesn't Batman come out? Doesn't Batman come out next week?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That might change it. So who knows?
God, I freaking love that movie. I'm not even freaking joking.
We'll make sure to watch your show with Ashley.
Make sure it's in.
I will.
Definitely tune in. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Later, bud.
And
all right, so I only had one story left, and then Ryan's taking the reins. And it's about I'm really hyped for all these.
Yo, Max Dogs, shut up.
Yes, please. Oh, look at Isaac. He's really. What the fuck? I'm running to Mexico.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hey.
Damn.
Isaac, as long as your Wi-Fi is better in Mexico than it is in your house now, you're welcome.
I'm running to Mexico. Fuck
look, you could still be part of Team MME in Mexico. Do what you need to do, bro. Just get better.
Hey, you gotta make sure they have better Wi-Fi over there.
Yeah.
Anthony.
All right.
I mean, I just vibe. I wonder.
Well, let's skate past this subject. There's a lot of discussion there and nuance, and I don't know everything, Zeno, but it's not exactly.
Oh, please, I don't.
There's lots of. Yeah. Let's move away from war, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, very dark.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about war. Let's no war in politics or religion, all that. Ugh.
Oh, no worries.
I wish every Ukrainian kills every Russian they can.
But you know, it's
not gonna lie.
Well, thanks to getting my stream demonetized, Kryptons, by saying that.
Careful when you say Russian. There's actually Russian people that are against the war.
Soldiers are people too, unfortunately.
Oh my God! Yes, we do need to move on. Please.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ironheart.
Okay. Oh heck yeah, dude.
How you say her name? Lyrica Ross?
Lyric.
It's like lyrics in a song.
I'm really excited to see this character. Is
I've never read the books, but hey, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, they have complained relentlessly about Riri Williams on the internet, and I'm up for it. I want to see it.
There's a bunch of racist piece of shit.
Yeah, you know who complains about them? The white dudes that hate SWGs.
What is this? He's gonna be her best friends, right? In the show, right?
Her thoughts. Have you had? Are you a few drinks in already?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting there. But, you know, SJWs, the social justice warriors. It's like ridiculous. The only people that complain about black people and women, are white men that are racist.
All right. Well,
what is this? He's gonna be her best friend in the show. What?
I am actually getting a message, so I will just exit. Brian, you're in charge.
All right, good sir.
All right. The reins go to Brian.
Okay, guys. So the new Star Trek movie.
All right, I am getting out. Bye.
Later.
Hey, man.
Brian, can you agree that J.J. Abrams failed to get the original cast back?
Well, I don't know if
bro, like how you announce you're making a new movie, right?
But not actually have the cast.
Like, no, they didn't call us. Like, bro, come on.
Nah,
like,
the thing about it
is JJ, you're a failure, bro.
I don't know how much JJ's involved anymore. Really, I think he's kind of just
that much involved.
He's involved a little bit, but like how you make an announcement, and you everybody's coming back, but then the whole entire cast they're like no they didn't call us, so I don't know what the news about.
That's right, Hans. That's right. We're gonna have some fun.
So like I don't I don't like JJ Abrams. I mean shit, he's dumb as fuck, but
no, he's not, Anthony.
Yeah. I don't like JJ. He's a franchise destroyer.
I gave my thoughts on that the other day. I don't need to reiterate.
like how you announce a movie. That's
that's insane, dude. But the thing about it is it's some of it's understandable because like I've said it before, like it would be a monumental feat to get all those actors to come back.
Chris Pine is expensive.
Chris Pine's expensive. Zoe Saldana's expensive.
Yep.
Zachary Quinto's expensive.
Yep.
There's a lot of people in those.
They have to take a pay cut for that.
I mean, even John Cho is expensive.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
yeah.
The actor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan say Amico. Oh my gosh.
No, I think JJ is kind of like he's the franchise reviver. You just don't let him. Just don't let him stick the landing.
But then he kill it.
Let somebody else do it.
Raya, why are you not in the stream, Raya?
She's busy.
No, she's not because she's tweeting.
Yeah, but like
I wouldn't mind getting one of the one ring. That'd be kind of cool.
That's nice.
Just to have
Raya,
it.
come back, Widow. Why you're not here, Widow?
She's probably busy.
What do you mean busy? Have you seen the chat? They're not busy because they're chatting a lot.
Hey, you never know. She can type and write and be busy at the same time.
I'm like that too. I'm busy still be in the chat.
Yeah, true.
It's called
multitasking.
Yes.
So RJ, RJ.
I would say yes. Simon Pegg's still within budget. Yeah, you could probably get
it. Simon Pegg is coming back.
Nah, that's also true. I don't think Zachary would probably be too expensive to come back. He really hasn't done much. I think he did like In Search Of, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, he did.
He also did Nosferatu. Have you seen that movie?
No, I have to check that out.
It sucks. It sucks balls. You don't have to watch it. It's ridiculous.
So RJ got a question in the chat about food.
Okay, here we go. We got it. Let's see here. Where should I go to dinner before I see the Batman? I'm thinking my favorite sports bar, Baumhauser's. Baumhauer's.
Baumhauer.
Or
nothing that'll make you go to the bathroom and shit during the Batman.
Don't drink too much fluids. 3 hours is a long time to hold your bladder.
Agreed.
3 hours.
Don't drink a lot of
fluids. Stay away from beer. I would suggest that.
Drink
stay away from food. Stay away from food. I'll make you shit a lot.
What? Jesus.
You know what's the best diet?
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys know what the best diet is?
Let's see here. If we're going to put everything in the box office, JJ is really good
the franchise destroyer.
Because he okay, with exception of Rise of Skywalker, I would say that he is really good when it comes to
but did he do
I just
okay, let's see here. Okay,
come on, he did Lost.
Snyderverse and whatnot. No, I'm not talking about that. I don't care. Let's see here. Peter Dinklage should be JJ Superman. You know,
that movie will never come out. JJ Superman will never come out.
Probably not. RJ2 Hot Mata Burgers. Hey man, I'm down for burgers. You know, hey,
just give me the Valgat series.
Peacemaker didn't suck too bad. Let's see here. Just don't drink before you go see the Batman. Exactly. You know, anything that can hold your bladder for 3 hours.
RJ, if you drink one,
I did it for Spider-Man. I didn't even get.
You drink water.
I just went in there raw.
Pepsi. You drink water. Water, you're definitely gonna go.
Are you sponsored by Pepsi?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Sports bars are clouded. Order food, eat in the theater, parking lot, and smoke a nice fat blunt, and then go see it. Boom.
He's gonna go for dinner.
Or hit a vape pen if that's what you got.
He's gonna order a drink. He's gonna order a drink while watching Batman anyway. So he's gonna probably go to the bathroom during the movie anyway.
Oh, there you go. Go to a really trendy coffee house where they'll make you feel guilty for getting like Starbucks. They're like, "Oh, how dare you get that corporate coffee?" And they turn your nose up at you.
A hippie coffee shop.
Oh yes. Don't drink a Red Bull because you will be going.
Oh god,
halfway through the movie. Oh god damn it, that's funny. Let's see here. Okay, sorry, I'm terrible with this. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Get the calzone before you go. That'll really make you go. Like Aaron said, no. That'll give you the shits. Let's see here. I got a meeting.
Brian, you're hilarious, Brian.
I'm not the hugest fan.
Can you imagine that? Oh my god, that just no.
Oh man, that'd be terrible.
Yeah,
it's just like we get rickrolled, and I'm like, oh no, please.
It's not. I can guarantee it's not.
I've always been a bobblehead person, personally, Zeno. Like baseball bobbleheads, bobbleheads and pennants. I have a Angel Pagan bobblehead that I got going to the coolest baseball game I ever went to. Quick sports chat. Buster Posey and Madison Bumgarner hit grand slams in that game. It was against the Arizona Diamondbacks. It was the last Giants game I went to. That was history. It was the first time that a catcher and a pitcher hit a grand slam in the same game. So that was amazing. History? Okay, sports talk over.
We can do sports talk. Max is not here.
No, I don't want to lose.
Well, I don't want
to lose
the viewers. Next year.
49ers. Come on, we all know this.
I mean, they choke.
I've never had a beer in my life because of meditation. Hey, honestly, cool, respect, man. Like,
I mean, hey, RJ, at least try
I haven't had one in two years. So I don't really drink that often. It's been a hot minute.
I mean, you could drink one beer. Now you call a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know how to stick the landing. Look at Lost. Okay.
God, don't get me started on Lost.
Look at Alias. You know.
Oh,
Let's
please.
see here. Watchers. That's tough. Okay. Let's see here.
Ryan, pull up and give me your food. That's RJ thing.
Let's see here. Oh, dude. Okay, so homemade burgers are dank.
I mean, what? There's nothing wrong by frozen burgers.
Yes,
beforehand.
That's facts.
Wait, where the hell
for life. Hey, man, what's up? Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like Wingstop or B-dubs. Like, go get yourself some.
I don't think
some wings. I wish I love Buffalo Wild Wings, but they're like always closed.
Dan Snyder.
Don Schneiderverse. Is that like some weird foot Nickelodeon thing? Like,
I would not be surprised.
You know what the doctor from Indiana Jones 3, his last name was Schneider.
Elsa Schneider. Dude, okay, first off, Last Crusade. Schneider. Since we're talking like Indiana Jones, I love The Last Crusade. It's still like the
third movie?
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, especially like when they get to the temple and stuff and they're going through the 3 challenges and it's like the penitent man will pass. The penitent man kneels and he kneels and doesn't get his head cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That was a great film. I mean, Indiana Jones 3, the trilogy. I don't count the 4th one.
That's not proven.
I own the box set.
See here, I hate leaving movies to use the bathroom. No, right? That's why I didn't even eat anything before I saw No Way Home. I didn't do anything.
I hate doing that shit, bro. Like you have to use the bathroom. I hate doing that.
See, RJ, I had to use the bathroom right in the Spider-Man Doctor Strange fight. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom when Gamora died in Infinity War. I came back and I was wondering, oh, what happened? And yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
it's actually to go to the bathroom and there's a scene that's like generates your interest.
I don't know if I'm that hardcore, bud. Bat Down's got the plan though. Where's one of the empty beer bottles? Oh.
Yeah, bring them.
I can't stop with the start. It stings. Oh.
Just
pull over. That's parking, but thanks for noticing.
Oh. No,
I smoke a lot of blunts. The Widow.
Where's this at? Oh,
yeah,
I have to highlight a comment like that. Come on, man. I smoke a lot of blunts, though. The Widow.
Ain't nothing wrong with blunts. Ain't nothing wrong.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong. Yes, sir.
You know what's gonna get me with Batman?
What?
Is that once the Riddler shows up and Batman goes, "What's in the box? What's in the box?"
Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that.
What's in the box?
All right, let's see.
One of my favorite movies of all time, 7.
I have to use the link. Hang on a second here. I'll pull it up on the thing. We'll see what Boomhauer's menu looks like here. God dang it.
Is it only in your state, RJ? Or is
I was thinking from King of Hill, Boomhauer.
They got dangled chicken and dangled wings.
Chicken.
All right,
yeah, I was thinking Boomhauer. I was thinking King of the Hill. You know, Boomhauer.
Oh, of course, Boomhauer, dude. I mean, I like King of the Hill. Okay, having the last name of Hill, okay, bearing a striking resemblance to Bobby, and then selling propane and propane accessories for years in my life. So, yeah, needless to say, that show and we go way back.
Live action.
We go way back. If they ever do the King of the Hill verse, I will be live action Hank Hill. I volunteer. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. This is extreme challenges related to finding adequate fresh chicken product. Okay. Let's see here. Fire roasted wings. What kind of flavors do we got here? We got buffalo wings, fire roasted with garlic and parmesan and lemon pepper seasoning, sauteed with onions and fresh Parmesan cheese, served with scratch-made buttermilk ranch. Oh, get out of here, man. That sounds amazing.
Damn, that shit tastes good. What the fuck?
Okay, close. Let's see what kind of where's your wings at here?
Wait, what is that? Chili what?
Chili season. It's chili season. I don't know. Let's check it out here.
Let's check the chili.
Oh, what? That's not too bad.
$4 and $6? That's not bad.
For a bullet chili, shit. It's probably
that is a good price. That is a good price.
Right? No, it's not bad at all. All right, let's see
here.
Here.
Like $7.
Let's see if they send it all the way down here.
Hans, RJ, don't have anything with cheese because that might make you go to the bathroom and make shit.
Don't order nothing with cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, don't eat milk products. Milk products.
Ooh. Okay, you got the standards, your mozzarella sticks, cheese fries, wing samplers. Okay, we got some salads. That's nice. Okay. All right, main events here. We got a bunch of stuff.
Chicken and waffles.
Ooh, black and white chicken. I've had that before. It's really, really good.
Or frog legs.
Frog legs? Ew. I mean, frog's legs taste like chicken.
Fried chicken, hamburger steak. That's not too bad.
But that's not bad.
Well, it's not bad. Oh, jerk chicken. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right, wings. Just different. What kind of sauces are we looking at here, man? Like,
they have the good sauce.
Do I gotta click on it and see what we got here? Here we go. Here we go. Now we got blue cheese. Yeah, can't have buffalo wings without blue cheese. Buffalo. We got Carolina Golden Barbecue, garlic. What's that?
Everybody orders from the restaurant. We should have a stream one day. And everybody orders from the restaurant of choice. We have like an online dinner.
Oh heck yeah, dude! It'd be great. That'd be awesome, man. We'd all enjoy our food together.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, dude, Jamaican jerk. Ooh, lemon pepper. Okay, so I like going to Raging Cajun. That sounds good. Sweet Thai chili, Wesley. Dude, that's pretty good. And
They
white
got some
barbecue
good
sauce.
ass wings. Though,
Yeah. Okay, RJ. I would say go there before you see the movie. Yeah. Go there. Mm-hmm.
Could talk on the phone was that, but in the backstage. But like,
what's up with that?
Oh, who did we lose?
He's sleeping. He's knocked out.
He's back. He's
knocked out. Yo,
I'm back.
Let's see.
Every time I move my iPhone in a different position, it kicks me out.
Gotcha. No, I understand. Let's see here. What up? Oh, just kidding.
It's actually live.
Oh man. I feel for you. Yeah. No. Word.
Actually sleeping. What do you mean he's live? He's asleep.
Let's see here. I'm a big fan. Okay, so RJ, he says he's a fan of the triple cheese fries. Ooh, chicken wings and the gooey fries. Okay, you might have to come on and explain the gooey fries to me because that just sounds amazing. I think let's see here. Oh, I think you probably
Axel,
could.
wake up.
Wasn't that what he's kind of doing with the cartoon version of like Army of the Dead or whatever? I'm interested in seeing that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, I am also a fan of eating a heart attack. Okay, there's a place in Vegas called Heart Attack Grill that I really want to go to, where somebody like literally had a heart attack right before I went.
Wow.
So it was closed. So I was like, oh man.
Oh yeah, because it became
Oh, here we go. This.
Oh, here we
hey
go.
Man. Okay,
hey,
so these
so
gooey fries.
Okay,
I'm
the
curious.
Triple plain cheese fries. All right, so it's your typical Jack cheddar cheese, like typical American Colby
shredded cheddar, whatever.
Yeah, but it's like on top of the fries, they got bacon bits on top of them.
Ooh.
The gooey fries, it's the same concept, but it's just one singular cheese. Like it's the white Blanco style cheese. It's like doused in it. So
what do you get that?
Gooey. Yeah, it has the bacon on top of it too.
Where you get
so
that?
What's this place? How is it pronounced? I'm like, I'll sit here. Baumhauer's. Okay.
Baumhauer's.
I'm all calling it Boomhauer's. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh.
Fine too. I mean, you know.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Yep. I'm hungry. Okay, so now everybody.
I hate like when you have to go in the bathroom and it's a matter of a big sequence in a movie. I was like, oh my god, I hate that. Can't watch to see the Batman on the Friday next week.
Well, honestly, I don't have COVID because I had COVID and I was going to miss the movie and not be able to see it all this week. I was going to be pissed.
Well, fuck you.
You'll get better, dude. You'll get better.
Yeah, no, I'm just
mask up.
I'm still a little congested.
That is bullshit. RJ seeing that shit on the first.
You sound good. I mean, that's not too bad. You'll be all right.
No,
I got faith.
I was Friday. I was bad. Like I had like a fever. I couldn't sleep. I was shaking, like cold sweat. It was bad.
Right?
You see it in the first, right?
Yes, I'm seeing on Tuesday. Yeah.
God damn it!
No, what happened was that I went to go get tested for COVID because I thought I had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And like you were negative for COVID, you're negative for the flu. Mm-hmm. They stuck it all the way up my nose, dude. It hurt. I had like a nosebleed the rest of the day. It sucked.
Oh.
Yeah, I could hear it in your.
Hey, Sparts, what's up, man? Max had to go help his parents. So
yeah, Max went to his parents' house.
We're just keeping the stream going,
we're
hanging out.
We're here to stream for him.
Shooting the ass, man, hanging out.
Let's send the link to the chat.
It's a hostile takeover.
No, we don't need to do that. But
when they tested, and then the doctor,
what's that, RJ?
It's like, oh, sorry, am I cut down a little bit?
No, you're good though. Go ahead.
No.
Oh no, I was saying. Then the doctor was like, "Oh, is your throat sore?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, did they test you for strep?" I'm like, "No." Okay, let's do that then. Then they got tested for strep. She looked at his, like they take one look. It's like, yeah, you probably got strep. Let's just test to make sure. Then they tested me. Test came back negative, but she's like, Yeah, it probably wasn't accurate, so don't worry about it. I'm just gonna be the medication. So I pretty much have strep throat.
So she lied.
Like,
Been there.
yeah. So
no, I hate it when I get snore throat or whatever. Like when my room is cold and I snore a lot, obviously. But like, I get that sore throat in the morning. It's just horrible.
Oh yeah, that fucking sucks. I got it last night.
No, like I said, dude, like Friday, it was bad. Like I said, I felt like I was like dying. I was like, Jesus, like, dude, like I would like wake up in the middle of the night. It's like I had like vertigo. I was like super dizzy. I couldn't even walk. It was the strangest feeling in the world.
Gosh, I'd have to go back and watch these movies, guys. I really should. But I just watched Free Guy last night.
I still need to watch
so good. Do you like it?
Amazing. I loved it.
It's so good, right?
Yeah. What about the Chris Evans cameo in it?
Oh God, yeah. If RJ hasn't seen it yet, I try not to spoil it too much.
No, it's okay. I already know about it. I already know about the cameo.
Oh, it was amazing. I thought it was so cool. And then the Channing Tatum bit, I laughed so hard. I swear to God, something about Channing Tatum, which is like that man knows funny. And I don't know why. It's physical. It's just everything that you just get from funny. Like even in 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. Like, God dang.
We should get 23 Jump Street.
Well, I want to see all those sequels that they had planned, like at the end of the movie. You know, 25
Men in Black. Yeah.
Men in Black would be really good too. I would like to see. I mean, well, Men in Black International. I mean, I guess that movie was okay.
It was a flop.
Really? Man?
I haven't seen that yet.
You didn't like Free Guy?
Wait, what? I didn't say that.
I love Free Guy. I haven't seen 22 Jump Street. I haven't seen International yet. MME International. I have not seen those movies. But I love Free Guy. It's so good.
I would recommend watching it, RJ. And
I like the third movie.
Sleep before you go watch
Disney
it.
Plus, isn't it?
It's on Disney Plus. I saw it on. It's on HBO Max. I watched it on HBO Max.
What about Men in Black 3? That was good. I like that one.
Men in Black 3 was good.
I like Men in Black 3. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I like the throwback.
I like Josh Brolin in it. I thought he was cool.
Oh no, I didn't like that one.
We got a bot.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta love sex bots.
Oh, it was a sex one. I wanted to see it.
That's all right. You could click on. Oh no, you can't. I got it. We're under control.
I don't remember Men in Black 3. What was the premise of it?
It was a Men in Black was to hide the conspiracy theory that there are real people dressed in black who go after people who have been in contact with aliens.
Now I'll be surprised if the government has that.
That's not a real conspiracy.
You know they have it. You know they have Men in Black. Come on.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Logical sense there's aliens because there's trillions of planets.
Just ask Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on.
Well, it's easy to fathom, you know. Oh my God, dude! Channing Tatum, and This Is the End. Oh my gosh, when he was the Gimp.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched the end? Have you watched This Is the End? Oh my God, that movie is hilarious.
Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill.
Don't worry, Channing Tatum's gonna be in Doctor Strange.
James Franco.
Wasn't Emma Watson in it?
Emma Watson was in it.
Watson.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride's hilarious. I love anything Danny McBride's in. I'm just gonna say that.
Have you seen Vice Principals?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, yeah, it's so freaking good.
And I liked Eastbound and Down. That was like
Kenny
one of my favorite shows. Kenny Powers. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. Just one of my favorite parts is when he goes to his friend's funeral and he plays the Candlebox song. I'm just like, no, just stop. Why are you making me laugh at a funeral? This is not cool.
Listen, he's been in good, funny movies. Pineapple Express. I remember that.
I remember that. Yeah, that's funny.
Arjun, what is that profile?
Actually, you
I
fell
don't know.
No,
I'm just gonna be a thumbnail I was making.
You know, you fell asleep for like 20 minutes. We were like screaming your name.
Oh shit! Did I?
And you were snoring.
Can't wait to rewatch that.
We're screaming, Axel, wake up! And you're like, and you're like, you were like revving. You were in your REM stage of sleep.
Yeah, I probably do.
Hey, everybody get tired. Shit. I mean, hey, you know, it's a good thing.
No, but everybody makes fun of me when I get. Why can't I make fun
Yeah,
of him?
because it's fucking funny.
It's hilarious.
And plus, like, us Enosh put clips on too, so like it makes it funny.
Yeah, Enosh has made an encyclopedia with my sleep, with my dreams. I'm already in like, I'm already REM sleeping, and he's like, I've seen the clips. Yeah, I think they're awesome.
Yeah, you saw what View and Non say, RJ, about the Batman?
No, I did not. No.
He said there's some people like there's gonna be positive reviews and negative reviews tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be all
positive. So like every movie ever.
Yeah, I was like, makes sense.
More or less.
Yeah. Get positive, negative.
You get some good, you get some bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I've been watching stuff lately that's been like hitting me
for streaming.
Back some. Well, no, because I just got my Hulu kind of bundled up with Disney Plus and
it's cheap. It's like
ESPN.
What, like $4 a month?
Yeah. For no commercials, it's $20. I'm like,
$20 a month. Yeah,
I already get the other stuff, so I might as well.
So I'm saying Hulu with Disney Plus.
But I've been watching Scrubs, and I had the first like 4 seasons on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
So going back through and watching these, it's like, wow, I really miss like the early episodes of that show because that's so much heart, just fantastic. So if you've never watched Scrubs, I would highly recommend watching it. It's a great show, and you got the nostalgia for the Super Bowl commercial with Zach Braff and Donald Faison. So that was really cool.
Are you gonna watch the remake of the Cheer by the Dozen? Is that
anybody's watching Bel Air?
Yes.
Not yet, but that looks pretty interesting.
Is it
I want to wait until all the episodes are done.
Carlton is such an ass in that series.
Does the actor who played Will terrible?
No, it's supposedly it's pretty good.
It's getting well with The thing is, I find the series is like this series. I feel it's produced like a reality series without them appearing in front of the camera discussing the situation.
Yeah.
Another thing, it's not a comedy; it's a drama. So it's not like they're not making fun of anything. It's like an extra dramatic movie. It's like a.
It was like I think wasn't like a fan pitched it to Will Smith and he said yes to it.
Well, yes. Will Smith is the executive producer, so.
Yeah, he's a second. Yeah, that's true. He's a second producer.
Yes, it was a fan first, and Will saw. He's like, you know what? Let's make a show out of this.
Peacock, which they love canceling everything.
Eagle. He knows.
Eagly.
No, it's from Scrubs.
Yeah. I like how James Gunn just like put down every fake rumor out there.
Who's the actor in Scrubs? That's his boss. What's his name?
Jennings. I think he just passed. I'm
terrible
about this.
At his parents' house.
Dr. Kelso was the chief of medicine. It was Ken Jennings.
Oh,
he used to be. He was in Star Trek a bunch of times, and then the other one was John C. McGinley.
That's the guy.
Yeah, John C. McGinley. He played Dr. Cox.
John C. No.
Well, he was in Platoon. Like he was in Highlander 2. Like John C. McGinley's been in a bunch of stuff.
Imagine John Cena in Star Trek. Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Oh hell no.
The Rock was in Voyager. Back when he was still The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, young Rock when he got hair.
He gave 7 of 9 the rock bottom.
Yep.
I like to see her rock bottom.
A lot of other people did too.
Wow. Wow.
You watch Nash Bridges? Uncle Steve also is in Nash Bridges.
Oh, it's because usually Sundays are a members stream. If you want to come on, Joe, I could send you a link, buddy.
Oh, Jesus.
I never seen Chris Joe on here before. He's in the DMs. He could come on.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. Is he a member?
He's not a member.
No, but I'll send it.
It doesn't matter.
We're past the member portion of the stream.
Yeah, we're back.
Max is gone.
Remember,
The Rock is overrated. I agree. The Rock is overrated.
Incoming, Joe.
In terms of what, acting or wrestling?
Both.
Boom. Boom.
It doesn't matter what you say.
I need to watch San Andreas is what I need to watch.
Oh, don't watch that. Oh my gosh.
It's good. It's good.
Well, disaster movies are my guilty pleasure, guys. So it's like.
Did you watch Rampage?
No.
It's just
so
The Rock,
good.
bro. Like he played the same character in every movie. That's
I know you.
No, that's what I. That's why.
That's why I'm scared about Black Adam. Is like, bro, please show me something.
That's my knock on The Rock.
And I don't think Black Adam's gonna miss that much money at the box office. I don't really know.
But you know what? Even though he plays the same character in every show, it surprised me on what's that called, the Jumanji 2.
Sir Nerd-a-lot. What's up, man? Been a while. How you doing?
What like Brock? Like Rock movies has never hit.
Hi.
Hey.
I liked him in because he played a different. He was playing Danny DeVito, right?
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, Danny
That
DeVito.
was
but muscular.
Like, okay, he's not acting
oh
like
yeah,
The Rock.
muscular. Yeah.
Danny DeVito's the second one. Yeah, second Jumanji movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
and who was he? Danny Glover? Was it Danny Glover?
He was The Rock.
Yep. It was.
Okay. And they were used to be friends, right? Like,
are you excited for the Batman, Joe?
Well, I don't know. not particularly. I got my tickets, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing, but I'm hoping that it's great.
Oh, dude!
Are you gonna buy pizza?
The janitor was one of my favorite characters.
It would be better than The Flash.
You ever watch Scrubs,
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of it, but I like what I saw.
Neil, he was
Neil Bozard.
What's his name? Neil something or other. He played the janitor. He was in Major League in the beginning, like he's in the movie throughout. He's one of the fans of the Indians. And that's another movie that I really like is the Major League movies. Yeah. At least the first two. Like
I watched.
I saw the third one. The third one was bad.
Well, it was all right. It had Scott Bakula in it. Major League 3 back to the minors.
I never watched the third one because I assumed it wasn't going to be very good because the rest of the cast didn't come back. But then I heard, oh no, it's actually really, really good. So I got to watch it one of these days.
It has something.
I would recommend it.
It had a Pedro, the Japanese player, and who else? I think Dorn.
It had Pedro Serrano.
Major League One was so awesome.
Yeah, Major League
One was in the 80s, and I watched it in the movie theater. And they, when the Wild thing, that was like, this is awesome.
You make my heart.
It gave us Bob Uecker, so like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Scrubs, you mentioned Scrubs. Donald Faison from Scrubs is apparently joining the cast of Legends of Tomorrow, playing my all-time favorite DC superhero, Booster Gold.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
That's great from another role. Plutonium.
I love Donald Faison. He was in Resistance.
Clueless.
Star Wars Resistance. Oh, he was in Clueless.
Star Wars Resistance. That was a good
Remember
show.
the Titans. Remember the Titans was in that. Remember Shine? That was him.
Oh, yeah.
See, I always remember him first as the drummer from Love Burger from the movie
Can't Hardly Wait.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Yes.
I'm going to wear the hat.
Burger. Well done. Noah Wiley was the singer. Oh, yes. That movie was amazing because that came out like right before I graduated high school or around the same time. So it was like, I still get a little bit nostalgic about that. Like, oh, man. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Melissa Joan Hart. Like
I love that movie. The foreign exchange student. Would you like to touch my peen?
the kid from Hook, grown up. He was the kid that like wanted revenge and like ended up drinking too much and having the time of his life. Oh my god, that movie was so amazing. Oh man, yeah, no. Can't Hardly Wait was one of my favorites. Well, it was like right in that person, like that time, exactly, right? Okay, Jennifer Love Hewitt is bae, like 100%, still is, like, she aged well.
Yes.
Can I get your opinion on something? I was going to go live on my channel because there's something bugging me, and I need to talk it out with people. And if you guys are game, maybe I could talk it out with you guys right now.
Sounds good.
My friend 10 years ago started a convention here in the Philadelphia area called RetroCon. He built this con up. It's a very popular convention in the Philly area now. It's a toy show, 80s, 90s nostalgia, 70s nostalgia, and it's very popular. Last year in Orlando, Florida, a convention popped up called Super RetroCon. And my friend Tony, who created RetroCon, is a little upset. He feels ripped off.
You better sue the shit out of them.
We thought, okay, maybe they don't know. We kind of last year, on the Facebook page, commented, there's a con that already has the name RetroCon, and we kind of hoped that would be the end of it. They had their event last year. Super RetroCon is happening again this coming weekend. So I put something up on their Facebook page again and said, hey, we told you last year there's a con in Philly that's got this same name. You're taking the name of an existing convention. Like, I couldn't open a burger place and call myself Super McDonald's. Like, you can't just put Super. And the owner of that convention responded to me on my personal Facebook page saying that the name retro, just calling it retro is a common word. Anyone could use the name retro. And a con in Philly is no threat to my friend's con in Pennsylvania. So, granted, it's my friend's con. I'm close to the situation. He created the con. He's close to the situation. Maybe we're too close to be objective. What do you guys think? Is this
them? Sue them. Sue them.
I'm sure you probably won't get much with it. I'm sure they'll be like, well, Super changes it, it's a modifier, so it's not like it. I mean, it's kind of like how certain independent wrestling promotions will get away with using other people's names that are trademarked by other promotions, kind of thing, or be like wrestlers formerly known as, their wrestling name. Like,
I mean, technically speaking, they're not wrong. Technically, the word retro is a common word that anybody could use. So in a court of legal battle, technically they might win that one. However, public support doesn't exactly look great when you're like, hey, we basically ripped off this other guy's convention name. It was addressed. We don't care.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
We moved on.
We didn't even know. It doesn't matter. They're not competition. We're fine.
Yeah.
I get it though. It's kind of a.
The first, you can promote it. We were the first, we were the best, and we're always going to be the best. Just promote it in that sentiment. Because, no matter what they say, we're always number one. Just promote it that you guys are number one. We're the ones who created this.
Or your friend can change the convention's name to the Super Duper RetroCon.
Yes.
The company's gonna be like Super Duper RetroCon. Then your friend's gonna be like, add another name to it.
Super Duper Infinity. Touch blue to make it true.
I'm gonna start RetroCon. We're the RetroCon that remembers what RetroCon used to be like.
Yeah, that's right. We get really retro. Okay, it's meta.
Well, anyway, if you're in the Orlando area and you happen to go to Super RetroCon this weekend, let them know they're scumbags. Just
throw some shade.
I'll trash the place for you and your friend.
Start kicking over displays. This is for Crazy Joe. Bah! Punching cardboard cutouts. Not giving an F, dude.
And it doesn't help. It doesn't help that they also went and booked my YouTube nemesis as a guest. So it's like they've already stole my friend's name.
They're doing that shit on purpose just for
They
wait, you have a YouTube nemesis?
Oh, good old Michael French from Retro Blasting. So he's
okay.
So shitbag promoter gets a shitbag YouTuber as his guest. There you go.
Jesus. There you go. Shitbags roll downhill. I mean, yeah, something like that. Heck yeah. All right, so we're running up on 2 hours here. We'll probably call it good. This is actually kind of fun. I had a lousy day, and I'm glad to be home, away from work, and online with my friends. So this is a good Sunday night for me, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Any parting thoughts, anyone?
Yeah, we don't need Max anymore.
Right? We have fun without him,
Yeah. We don't need Max.
We'll do streams without you.
Where is he?
Where
is he?
No, he's helping his mom. He's helping his mom out. So
yeah, I think the Batman's gonna be the shit.
Yeah, exactly. I think the Batman's gonna be good.
It's like a movie.
I'll see it when I can. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's for no other reason than I just at this moment I can't justify spending like $20 to go see a movie. So
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, Brian.
Brian, I will send you $20 so you can get a ticket.
Brian, do you got Regal Cinemas in your area?
Not close by. I have a Galaxy IMAX in the shopping center that I'm in. So I'm like, I'd really like to see it there.
Brian, I will send you $20 just so you can go watch it.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'll catch it. I'll catch it when I can. Because
we want to discuss together.
No, I got. Well, here's the thing. Okay, we had a 30-day notice, so we have to find a new place to live. So at the moment, saving all every dime I can is the utmost goal. So I'm not. Unfortunately, I would love to see the movie, but I just can't. So there's that. But no, guys. The more you're talking about this Lord of the Rings stuff, I'm like really getting interested here. I might have to go back and rewatch. Okay, I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings since like 2005.
Okay, you gotta watch the extended cuts. It's on HBO Max.
I've never watched the extended cuts. I was like, nah. I never had the time. So maybe I'll get some really good kind and like sit down. Chill.
Well, I mean, it's gonna take you 2 days because they're like 4.5 movies each.
That's fine. Yeah. Oh, sorry, RJ. Take it easy. I never read the damn private chat, guys.
What's going on with the Lord of the Rings TV show? Everyone's getting upset because the cast is diverse. Like everyone's like, "Oh, they got a diverse cast."
That's the sky is blue.
Give the gamers and their elk.
A day that ends in Y.
Because black people can't be elves. Black people can't be elves. And they can't be dwarves, and they can't be humans. Like,
I saw a video this morning where some guy, it wasn't any of the normal, it wasn't the usual suspects. It wasn't Geeks and Gamers or The Quartering. It was some guy I've never seen before. And he's like, this trailer for Lord of the Rings is filled with politics. And I'm like, what politics? Nobody even said, I don't even think anyone speaks in the trailer. They're just showing you the world. There's no politics in that.
Well, I think it's really funny because they go after critical theory and stuff like that. And to my understanding, a lot of it bases the lens that we use
on racism.
No, listen. How I look at it, there's different aspects of it. Critical race theory is the race aspect of it. But critical theory, how I understand it is it's different ways to look at things, to critique things. So it's a critical lens that you'll put on to look at something. So throughout time, that changes. And that's kind of how people look at things critically. So if they look at something and say, oh, well, it's, woke, this, that, or the other thing, then it would be, that's the lens in which you look to view something. So if you look at something where you're looking for anti-wokeness or something like that, or you're looking to criticize wokeness, then obviously that's what you're going to find because that's the lens that you're using to view the product. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kind of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's politics from Brian right there. That's all I'm going to talk. But and it's it's not so much politics. It's more culture based and how we critique culture. So, I mean, I understand a little bit of it because I'm fascinated by that kind of theory, political theory, and all that kind of stuff. But I just think that seeing Lord of the Rings doesn't matter how they're cast. It's a fantasy world. So, I mean, honestly, you could do whatever the hell you want.
Well, Brian, you're a Star Trek fan. Do you remember in the 90s when it was a controversy for about 5 minutes, and then people got over it like that. People got over it. But do you remember, like, for 5 minutes, it was controversial that they cast a black man as a Vulcan?
Oh, of course.
And everyone's like, we've never seen a
And
black
Voyager,
Vulcan before.
yeah.
Or captain, or
as a woman.
Or a woman captain.
That
whole social media, right?
Was nuts.
Yeah.
And this is all before social media. It was like word of mouth. It was like, did you guys hear people are upset about Captain Janeway?
Yeah.
I remember that. I was in like junior high.
One of the best captains in the entire. One of the best captains she's like top 3 in the entire Star Trek universe. One of the top 3.
I actually can't stand her, but that's just
that's fine.
But it's the writing. I'm really
excited
upset.
to see her again. Honestly,
I got really upset with the episode Night, the 5th season premiere Night, when they did an episode where they revealed that she had like locked herself in her room for 5 months or something, and the crew hadn't seen her. And I'm like, that is irresponsible when you've got the first woman captain to depict her like locking herself away from the rest of the crew.
Well, it was 90s and it was early 90s. It was late 90s. Early, you know how they treated women back then.
Yeah.
Well, the 80s had a therapist on the bridge, so it was like, you know, real new agey there.
Troya,
no, shows back then.
I like the Hobbit films. I didn't hate them.
I did not know. You know what I did not know?
Oh wow! I would actually.
They actually have extended cuts of The Hobbit, and I haven't seen them yet.
Yes, really? They have.
You guys know that
yes.
all the Hobbit movies they have like extended cuts of it. I did not know that.
They do.
Yeah, no, I think that'll be good. All right, guys. Yeah, I just got some dinner in, so I'm gonna eat this. Cheeseburger, but I want to do it off camera because I don't want anybody to see it. So anyways, thanks for coming by, everyone. Oh wow, 45 likes on this video. Max was 5 away, so if we can get like 5 more, get us to 50, Max will be happy. This has been a lot of fun, guys. No drama llamas. We had good times. It's usually what I like to try to strive for, I like
no more games.
Y'all are my
You're
friends.
Like Balaj,
I like to hang out. I like to have a good time, and we do what we can. All right, guys.
Nah. Gonna have a good time.
All right, peace out.